Dzień dobry moi drodzy, witam wszystkich bardzo, bardzo serdecznie. Jeszcze moi drodzy sobie odpalę panel w Streamlabsie, żeby po prostu był włączony panel kontrolny. Dobra, wygląda to, że wszystko jest to. W takim razie moi drodzy, myślę, że mogę przełączyć też ekran na ekran gry, moi drodzy. Okej, widzimy moi drodzy tam w tle szalejącego niuchacza. Okej, ekranik gry zaraz powinien być widoczny, równocześnie sobie przesunę tak, żeby mniej więcej widzieć wszystko. Ustawię sobie moi drodzy też mój drugi ekran, czyli komórkę, bo komórka mi robi moi drodzy za drugi ekran na streamach. Za drugi monitor mi robi komórka na streamie podłączona. Dobra. Momencik, a przy okazji komórka też mi robi za solucję, bo w grze i Hogwarts Legacy, moi drodzy, są zagadki, zagadeczki. Dobra, tutaj od razu mogę kliknąć ciebie, geniuszu ty mój, dobra. No i moi drodzy, wejdźmy sobie moi drodzy może na mój kanał, stream Dziedzictwo Hogwartu jest odpalony. Z tego co widzę powinien być, widać wszystko, dobra. W takim razie moi drodzy, pora wybrać jakąś misję do realizacji. Spotkamy się kiedyś u studni. To będę musiał, moi drodzy, zobaczyć solucji. Ale to, moi drodzy, ze Sebastianem bym zrobił, na pewno. To jest, moi drodzy, taka rzecz, a potem zadanie ze Smykiem. Najpierw, moi drodzy, Sebastian, który coś odkrył odnośnie leczenia siostry. Sebastian powinien być mniej więcej w klasie obrony przed czarną magią. W ogóle to będę musiał przelecieć się kiedyś po Hogsmeade i pootwierać te zamki zamknięte na trzeci poziom. A tak w ogóle jak wygląda na mój stan ekwipunku? Ile mam ogólnie elementów wyposażenia? Czy mam posprzedawane, czy nie mam posprzedawane, czy jak to wygląda? Nie, wychodzi na to, że praktycznie wszystko, co się da sprzedać, moi drodzy, to mam posprzedawane. Ale fajnie byłoby, moi drodzy, ogarnąć jakiś zacny zestaw. O, przy okazji mnie chyba tu nie było w tej klasie. Tu jest zamknięte i tu jest zamknięte na Alohomorę poziom drugi.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Ja, moi drodzy, od razu zbieramy itemki. O, zamek poziom trzeci, dobra. To od razu, pyk. Ubiór pojedynkowicza, ale coś wem znalazł lepsze od mojego. To jest lepsze, bo ma 2 punkty wyszło ofensywy i w sumie fajnie się złoty i czerwony komponuje. To jest gorsze. O, znowu coś na poziom trzeci. Pytanie, co ja w ogóle odkryję tutaj.
Revelio.
Wigenowy eliksir, duża skrzynia, która mi daje niezidentyfikowany przedmiot na twarz, wytrzymała szata. I co, i tyle? A, czyli to jest po prostu zaawansowany pokój z zasobami. O, siema. Czyli z Sebastianem rozmawiamy bezpośrednio w krypcie, dobra.
Revelio.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
Żałuję użycia krucy.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
W sumie powinniśmy się dzielić tą wiedzą, czy nie?
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Oj!
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Oj, Ominis nas podsłuchał i się wkurzył. Sorry, Ominis.
I am not letting this go.
Pogadajmy z tobą.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Co się stało rodzicom?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Ta księga czarów jest napawa Sebastiana nadzieją.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Wiewę obrony przed czarną magią. Wyjdź. I pytanie, czy Sebastian będzie miał dla nas coś do powiedzenia. Nie, dobra, no to teraz, moi drodzy, myślę, że przeniesiemy się do pokoju wyczeń i porozmnażamy nasze stworki. Źrebie umarły. Specjalne zadanie, moi drodzy. Wiem, że tutaj Poppy czeka, ale jeszcze, moi drodzy, przy okazji będę musiał tu wejść, czy tu nie ma questów pobocznych. Widzicie, nie widzę tu questów pobocznych. Tutaj główny ten jest taki problem, że nie widzę tu questów pobocznych, więc, moi drodzy, ich tutaj... A nie, tu jest jakiś quest. Nie wiem, co to jest. Problem z trolem. Dobra, to się tym zajmiemy, ale najpierw, moi drodzy, Hogwart i misja z rozmnażaniem zwierzątek. Pokój wyczeń, bo ten skład domowy ma dla nas misję z rozmnażaniem zwierzątek.
Spare a moment. Dig has an idea to share.
Dobra, weźmy, moi drodzy, eliksir skupienia ze skaczącego kociołka. A tutaj mają dla nas endurus. Dobra. Przy okazji uzupełnijmy zapasy. Z naszej malwy i zidentyfikujmy wyposażenie. Ma lepsze statystyki, ale badziewny wygląd. Ojeny. Nie. Mowy nie ma. I słomkowy kapelusz wyglądałby, moi drodzy, jak rolnik, nie wiem, z Alabamy. Nie. Mowy nie ma. Nope, 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 nope. Na sprzedaż to pójdzie. Jep, chciałeś ze mną gadać?
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Dig thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
I z chęcią.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deed suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Dobra, czyli musimy, moi drodzy... przenieść się na mapie świata, to jest, moi drodzy, mniej więcej ta okolica. I nawet w pobliżu jest, moi drodzy, handlarz, w którym będę miał okazję opchnąć ten szmelc, który znalazłem.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
Wręcz przeciwnie.
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I feel better already just knowing I have some thunder brew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Dobra, moi drodzy, ale najpierw jeszcze udajmy się do tego kupca. Tu był, moi drodzy, kupiec w okolicy. Pogadajmy z
See if
tobą.
there's something you need.
Coś ci sprzedać? O, kamień księżycowy może bym kupił.
Thank you for your patronage.
Dobra, a co bym ci sprzedał? Te rzeczy.
It's been a pleasure.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Revelio.
Jeszcze niżej coś jest? A to heca. Inferiusy.
Bombada.
A, one są odporne na bombardę. No to musimy ustawić, moi drodzy, incendio. Albo nawet nie, confringo.
Confringo. Confringo.
Pięknie. I co my tu będziemy mieli? A, zamek
Alohomora.
poziomu pierwszego odblokowujemy.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not.
Revelio.
Dobra, czyli tutaj już nic więcej nie ma. Zwykła krypta zamknięta na zamek poziomu pierwszego. Nic w sumie takiego turbo ciekawego. Dobra, musimy się chyba wznieść nieco wyżej. Okej. B. Widzę was, widzę jakieś...
Confringo.
Widzę kolejnych gagatków do ogarnięcia.
Confringo.
Dobra. I co tu jest? Te zamknięte chyba. Ale na zamek, moi drodzy,
Alohomora.
poziomu trzeciego. Co jest niezłe.
Revelio.
Mech. ciekawego, moi drodzy, jeden kuferek, ale zawsze, moi drodzy, coś. Zawsze, moi drodzy, będą to itemy do sprzedania, pieniążek do zebrania. Poza tym, czemu ja ogólnie idę w złym totalnie kierunku? Jak cel mam tutaj. Ale dobrze, przynajmniej 2 punkty żem obczaił. Sapsakwal i Levioso, gdyby Testral był nieposłuszny. Ej, panie Testrale, Testralkę i chodźcie, chodź. Rzeczy Testral, taś, chodź.
Levioso.
Aj!
Now, I'm only trying to help.
Albo może, moi drodzy, poczekam. MF... Spacja? O, ląduje tu jakiś, dobra, ląduje tu kolega, no to... Dzień dobry. Ej!
Do cooperate, won't you?
Dobra, kolejny kolega ląduje.
Levioso.
Ej, ty draniu! Uciekł mi. Jeszcze mnie mroczny Milka zaatakował. Dobra, Levioso teraz trzeba będzie odpalić za moment i go próbować capnąć. No niech tylko jakiś podejdzie mi tu do lądowania. No to podejmiemy kolejną próbę z Levioso podwójnym.
Levioso.
Oh, no, you don't.
Dobra, teraz twoja kolej. Podejdź mi do lądowania ładnie. Ląduj i ja na ciebie Levioso capnę. No, ląduj mi tu. Testral, bądź grzecznym Testralem. Dobra, to znowu muszę czekać, tu jakiś mi przyleci. I szybko klapać F, moi drodzy. Najpierw klapać Levioso, a potem klapać F dopiero. Dobra, ląduj. Ląduj. No, come on.
Levioso.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
I niestety, moi drodzy, ograniczony zasięg. I dupa Jasiu. Muszę poczekać, jak w jakiś wyląduje. Ląduj. A mowę. Nie mogę korzystać z zaklęć na miotle, szkoda. Ciekawe jestem, czy na miotle mogę spróbować go gonić.
Levioso!
Now. I'm only trying to help.
Aha, czyli cały stream będzie łapanie, moi drodzy, Destrala. Tak. To jest wykonalne, kurtyna. Gra mi dała, moi drodzy, najtrudniejszego zwierzaka do złapania. I co, mam, kurde, najtrudniejszego zwierzaka złapać. Tak. O, dobra, jakiś się połowił, podejdźmy do niego.
Levioso!
Czwórka, F.
Do cooperate, won't you?
Levioso. Czyli restart, moi drodzy, bo mi uciekł, jest restart, uciekł poza zasięg.
No.
Levioso!
Brawo ja! Już dosłownie leżał na ziemi, a... Gro, jak mam go złapać? No jak? Wyjaśnij mi, jak mam złapać, kiedy muszę klikać 4 razy, kiedy 4 kółka muszą się napełnić. Brawo! Dziękuję ci, Gro, za łatwe zadanie. Za bieganinę w kółko, dziękuję ci, Gro. Bardzo. Jeszcze żaden bałwan nie raczy wylądować, bo wszystkie uciekły i odleciały. Dobra, jeszcze podejmuję 10 prób. Będę liczył próby, moi drodzy, podjęte. Serio. Policzę podjęte próby. Jak mi licznik wybije 10, to stwierdzam jebać smyka jego quest.
Levioso!
Dobra, mam cię! I okaże się, że to samica, moi drodzy. Dobra, mam go. Dobra, złapałem go, ale już w momencie, kiedy zaczynałem się wkuwać.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
I am looking about. plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the thestrals.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Dobra. I w pokoju wyczeń spotkałem się ze smykiem. Przy czym do pokoju wyczeń mogę się nawet, moi drodzy, przeteleportować. Dobra, tutaj pozbierajmy nasze plony. I pogadajmy z tobą. Udało mi się...
I've rescued the thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
O, otwiera mi się, moi drodzy, nowe miejsce do tego. Nowe miejsce dla zwierzątek mi gra odblokowuje, fajnie.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Dobra, no to ustawmy sobie czary do wyczarowywań. Przy okazji obowiązkowo karmić jeszcze, żeby te strale miały gdzie jeść. I moi drodzy, w każdym pokoju musi być też miejsce z zabawkami. I moi drodzy, jak mam was wypuścić? Jak się wypuszcza zwierzęta? Ha, chyba. Dobra, przy okazji od razu... Przy okazji być może nawet za chwilkę będę nawet być może za chwilkę cię nakarmię, ale moment jeszcze. Bo musimy przenieść tam drugiego testrala, który chyba sobie hasał tutaj gdzieś. Halo? Panie Testral, a nie, tutaj hasały sobie moje Moje 2 hipogryfy. Testral sobie hasał w tym, drugim tym. Halo, zapraszam do Capsakwy. Zmiana miejsca. Sru.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Idziesz do nowego miejsca, moja droga Selpuchro. No idziesz tu, przedstawię ci kolegę. Dobra, przy okazji wrzućmy sobie mowę te rzeczy i nakarmimy i wyczefemy oba te strale, jak już tu jestem. Dobra, pyk. Dobra, a wy tam sobie hodujcie nowego małe testralątko. A ja się zajmę w międzyczasie innymi zwierzątkami, żeby je nakarmić i tak dalej. A, bo ty jesz teraz, dobra. Dobra, to popodrzucajmy wam jedzonko na szybko. I ty musimy jeszcze zaliczyć kwasanie. Dobra, tutaj mam jeszcze zwierzęta do zaopiekowania się. Pufeka nie wiem gdzie wcięło. Dobra. Dajmy zwierzątkom jedzonko. I sprawdźmy jak testralom idzie rozmnażanie. To zdążę, moi drodzy, ogarnąć w międzyczasie jeszcze inne questy poboczne. Zanim się te strale rozmnożą. A w ogóle w Hogsmeade mam oznaczony quest poboczny. Więc przenieśmy się do południowego Hogsmeade. I sobie myślę, że od razu oznaczę to. 3 miotły. I tam chciałbym pogadać z tobą.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbours...
Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
Just barely. But I don't want to trouble a student with my woes.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm not so sure. Name's Crispin Dunn, by the way. I trade in the surrounding hamlets. Do the most business in Arranshire. A lovely little hamlet. Just stunning gardens. Just the other day, the Daily Prophet ran an article on its scenic hedgerows. Actually, before I go on, I should ask. Are you afraid of spiders?
Pająki mi w ogóle nie przeszkadzają.
Spiders don't bother me at all. You'd be impressed by how many I've dispatched lately.
Lucky you. The hamlet's overrun with the vile things, and they're acting abnormally aggressively. I'm concerned about my customers, of course, but it appears that most of the hamlet's residents fled to safety. It's my friend Mary I worry about. I haven't heard from her, and I fear she's trapped in her cottage.
Understandable, but why don't you check on her yourself?
I would, but I have a crippling fear of the eight-legged beasts, which I, unlike you, seem incapable of conquering. I don't know what to do. Can you think of anyone who can help Mary?
Dlaczego nie
Why
skontaktował?
didn't you ask the ministry for help?
I did. Reached out to anyone who would listen. Tried Minister Spout old Spavin himself. But evidently they have their hands full with who knows what else. It seems this little hamlet has to fend for itself.
Dlaczego pan boi się pająków?
Why is it you can't conquer your fear of spiders?
When I was a small child, I was being tormented and chased by a group of local bullies and slid into the hollow of a tree to hide. Within moments, spiders were crawling over every inch of my body. Seemed I'd stumbled on a nest. I couldn't move, paralysed by fear of the spiders and an equally profound fear of the wizards I knew were just outside the tree. I was there for what seemed hours. I can feel their legs on me now just talking about it. Ugh.
Dlaczego pająki przejęły
Why are there
wioskę?
so many spiders in Arranshire all of a sudden?
I honestly don't know. I've never seen so many spiders in all of my life. It's almost as if someone's breeding them. They've trapped the entire hamlet in webs. I was lucky to escape it all. Mary always has a way with these beasts. It's very concerning not to hear from her.
Zobaczę, co da
I'll
się
try my
zrobić.
very best, Mr. Dunn.
Please do. If you can think of anyone that may be brave enough to help, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. They'll find Arranshire southeast of Hogsmeade, just below the train station.
Dobra, i gdzie to jest? Dość mocno widzę na południe. Ale mam tam, moi drodzy, punkt... ten, fiu.
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders.
Sporo was.
Accio. Potato. Stupefy.
They're even more aggressive than I'd expected.
Stupefy. Potato. Confringo. Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy. Levioso. Stupefy. Confringo.
Nawet całkiem nieźle i poszła ta walka.
Revelio.
Tu widzę na szczycie tego jakąś kartkę. Oczywiście nie mogę wylądować. A w ogóle kupiec stoi sobie jak gdyby nigdy nic. A nie stoi sobie.
Ah, the absconder assassin! Oh, pleasure to see you again. Can't tell you how happy I am to get that watch. Say the least.
Surely that's the last of them.
Dobra, pytanie
Revelio.
nie, co tu w ogóle się stało?
Protego! Confringo!
This cellar gate looks to be locked. I'll need a key to enter.
Może w tym domu jest klucz.
Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman. If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end.
Oj, czyli to ona je hodowała, a to spryciulka. Ojej. Czyli znowu, moi drodzy, złe wieści. I wielkie, moi drodzy, bicie się z pająkami z piwnicy. O, jeny.
If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now.
To może być ciężkie.
Revelio!
O, mały obszar. Wolałbym się bić, moi drodzy, jeżeli już, to na dużym terenie. Oczywiście muszę pamiętać, by zbierać każdy element.
Oh, this isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere.
Szukaj gniazdo.
Revelio!
A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads.
Czyżby to
I'd
tu...
best be ready for whatever I may find down there.
Czyżby to tutaj było gniazdo?
Exact. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse.
Confringo!
That's one exact destroyed. I should get the rest. Can't let you harm ours than you already have.
Protego! Stupefy!
Dobra, i jeszcze tu powinna mi
Shame you're
wyleźć...
so foul.
Wyleźć akromatula, wiecie?
Confringo!
Tak, by the way. No naprawdę, powinna mi tu jeszcze wyskoczyć akromantula, żeby było zabawniej.
I hate to think that they see me. I don't see them. Lumos. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy.
Dobra.
Confringo.
Sporo was.
Confringo.
Wyeliminowałem. Dobra.
Confringo. Half finished, but I need to destroy all of the exams.
Dobra, kolejne zdaje się wyeliminowane. I przy okazji zebrałem ekwipunek.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Confringo.
I oczywiście, moi drodzy, pająk broniący skrzynki.
Revelio. Confringo.
Ale na takie pająki ja mam sposób pod tytułem Confringo w papę.
Lumos. Revelio.
Dobra, i teraz tędy. Okej, Confringo.
Confringo.
Okej, już no, obrona się obudziła.
Confringo. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso.
O, nieźle, to było niezłe, pani pomyka.
8 legs is simply too many. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. That's the last of the spider sacks. I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders.
Właśnie dlatego hodowania pająków. O-o!
I hope that's the last spider. Confringo. Confringo.
Dobra.
Confringo.
Strona kolczasta rozdeptana pod buciorem. Okej, źródło jaj będzie zdaje się gdzieś tutaj. Ale na bank tu będzie na koniec boss pod nazwą Akromantula.
Oh, wait. That's the last one. And she's angry.
Confringo!
Having nightmares for the rest of my life after that.
Revelio!
Dobra, i chyba mam już wrócić do tego kolesia. Ale tu jeszcze coś będzie do zebrania. Ozdobne stojaki, moi drodzy. I zdaje się, że już tu nic więcej nie ma. A nie, tu jest jeszcze kuferek. Dobra, chyba tędy się wychodzi.
Revelio!
To gdzie była ta drabina, moi drodzy? Pytanie. Nie wiem, ale tu był jeszcze jeden kuferek ominięty, a to jak wiadomo są pieniążki.
Revelio!
Dobra, tędy chyba. Dobra, teleportnijmy się do Hogsmeade. Myślę, że tutaj.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
Była ofiarą własnej chciwości? Nie, była nie...
So sorry, Mr. Dunn. She was an innocent victim.
Poor Mary. Fighting for the Hamlet to the bitter end, no doubt. A noble sacrifice. She truly was a remarkable woman. Remarkable. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend. But you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it, but I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the Hamlet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
To nieprzyjemny widok.
Even so, you'll want to prepare yourself. The place needs something of clean up.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly departed Mary.
I'm sure you had
Dobra.
your reasons, but breaking into Wilfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
Okej, na mapie świata mamy jeszcze jeden quest typowo trollujący gracza, tudzież trollowy. Gdzie ten trollowy quest był? Ja tak wypatruję tego, moi drodzy, questa. Questika, to tutaj gdzieś jakaś kobieta była, to niby jakiś problem z trolem, o tu to było, dobra. I stąd, tam najlepiej dostać się stąd, myślę. Przy okazji mogę sobie te obczaić, te dwie te. Tylko pytanie, czy już ich nie obczajałem.
Confringo! These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
O, łamigłówki Merlina 14/14, dobra. Czyżby kolejny wzrost pojemności ekwipunku? Nie interesują mnie kolekcje, tylko wyzwania związane, zdaje się, z eksploracją. Okej, M.
Levioso!
Dobra, pytanie, czy tutaj muszę użyć malwy, czy co tu muszę zrobić?
Revelio!
A, nie muszę tu używać malwy. A, wiem, które to jest.
Confringo! That's that. Settled.
Dobra. Zrobione.
Levioso!
Dobra, no to teraz, moi drodzy, lecimy w tym kierunku. O, przy okazji, moi drodzy, mamy tutaj wyzwanie związane z malwą.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio!
wyświetla się cokolwiek związanego z wyzwaniem Merlina? Nie, ale jest tutaj punkt szybkiej podróży Few. I może najpierw...
I'd be terribly grateful if you could help me and my friend with a time-sensitive delivery.
What do we have here? Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
The troll certainly couldn't have escaped.
Dobra, kolejna, moi drodzy, porcja przewodnika.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Dobra. Tak to się
Alohomora.
robi, a przy okazji Alohomora.
Revelio.
Hello.
Dobra.
Might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
Revelio.
Co my tutaj jeszcze będziemy mieli?
Be strong, Alexandra.
Dobra, szlafmyca.
Wonder who lives here. Revelio.
Tu co jeszcze będzie?
I'd be terribly grateful if you could
O,
help me.
srebrzone drewniane okulary. To może fajnie wyglądać nawet. Wszystkie pozostałe są gorsze tutaj rzeczy.
With a time-sensitive delivery.
You sound as if you could use some help.
Oh, yes, I could. Eddie Thistlewood's the name. A dear friend of mine in Feldcroft is at his wit's end due to the relentless attacks on his hamlet by Ranrock and his loyalists. I sent 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages to help, but they've gone missing.
Te kapusty by...
Good idea. Those cabbages are nothing to be trifled with.
My thoughts precisely. You see, I know plants, and I believe the goblins will be so irritated by the onslaught of ferocious vegetation, they'll simply leave Feldcroft alone. I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down and deliver their contents to my friend Bernard Indiai. I simply can't leave my shop at present.
Wie pan, gdzie są te
Any idea
skrzynie?
where I might find the crates?
Yes, from what I hear, one was spotted south of Feldcroft, the other, so I hear, is south of Brockborough near the river.
Nie może pan wyhodować nowej?
Could you not grow or buy more Chinese chomping cabbages?
I suppose I could, but that would take time. Time we do not have, what with Ranrock's thugs posing new threats every day. Besides, it's the principle of the matter. I grew those cabbages and they are extraordinary.
Dlaczego gobliny
Why
atakują?
would the goblins target Feldcroft?
My friend Bernard says they've been seen in the area for a while. He seems to think they're looking for something, but lately they've become more aggressive.
Zobaczę, co da
Very
się
well, sir.
zrobić.
I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Oh, thank you. I shall let Bernard know he might be receiving those cabbages after all.
Mogę zobaczyć towary?
What do you have for sale?
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
Sounds like Feldcroft's in trouble. Perhaps I should try to help.
Dobra, posprzedawajmy wszystko.
I'll be able to put that to good use.
O, niedługo nam stuknie, moi drodzy, 10 000. To sobie będę musiał zidentyfikować.
Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
Misja rozpoczęta, zakoszona kapusta.
Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
Ta kapucha może być gdzieś tutaj, a tutaj dostać się najłatwiej stąd, myślę.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
A, wiem, tylko gdzie tu jest dołek, moi drodzy? Bo wiem, na czym nawet to polega. Tutaj to polega na tym, żeby sobie dać, moi drodzy, nie miotłę, tylko żeby sobie dać, moi drodzy, depulso pod 2, powiedzmy, i walnąć w to. Zoom. Tylko pytanie, gdzie tu jest dołek, tak w ogóle?
Revelio.
Mi kulę pokazuje, mi dołka nie pokazuje. W ogóle mogę machnąć sobie Revelio tutaj, o!
Levioso. Revelio.
I zdobędę kolejny, moi drodzy, kolejną stronę przewodnika za 80 doświadczonka.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Levioso.
Dobra, w dobrą stronę lecę, bo to, moi drodzy, trzeba sprawdzać. To jest niezwykle istotne, czy się leci w dobrą stronę. O, dzień dobry.
Confringo. Protego. Stupid. Depulso.
Thought we'd forget about that.
Confringo.
Levioso!
Revelio.
Dobra, pozbierajmy wafaty. I lećmy, moi drodzy, w tamtą stronę.
Ha! You're that hypocrite thief.
Protego.
You're the little sod that...
Confringo.
Dobra, idealnie.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. That crate of Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp.
If a beast can't outsmart me, then it deserves to.
So better not be.
Confringo!
Confringo!
Potato!
Trying to make me an
Depulso! Levioso!
hot to pin down.
Stick around like a.
Confringo!
What have you done?
Potato! Stupid trick! Confringo!
Avoiding our problem.
Depulso!
What are you, shy? I've seen more courage in a Paulo.
You'll have to fight.
It's the one who took the goblin elm.
Confringo! Potato!
That'll took the you up.
Levioso!
Confringo! You want to play like that, do you?
Dobra, pokonani po krótkim, ale dość
Revelio!
zawartym pojedynku, tak w sumie.
That's one crate in hand. I only need one more. Aloha Mora.
Już cię, mój drogi, uwalniam.
No need to be difficult. What do you have
Dobra,
in store for me this time?
użyjmy malwy tutaj.
Revelio.
I tutaj chodzi, moi drodzy, o zaklęcie tutaj chodzi, moi drodzy, o zaklęcie reparo. To jest ta zagadka.
Reparo.
Że trzeba, moi drodzy, naprawiać statuły. Dobra.
Revelio.
Tu widzę, że będzie kolejna, ale one na szczęście podświetlają na Revelio.
Reparo.
I tu chyba będzie ostatnia.
Alan himself will be proud.
Udajmy się do miejsca, gdzie widziano drugą skrzynię. Dobra, ale najpierw może wy?
I hear you. Whoever you are.
Confringo.
Let's see you survive that heat. Confringo!
Potato.
Stop that at once.
Confringo.
Confringo!
Stupid. Confringo. The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Revelio.
Dobra,
Aloha, Mora.
blokujmy zamek. Dobra, to jedyny sposób to, moi drodzy, lot dookoła, jakby to powiedzieć. Bo tutaj natykamy się na jakieś dziwne pole siłowe i nie możemy wlecieć. Piechotą biegnąć przecież nie będę. Dobra, dobra.
I can see why Feldcroft needs help. Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft. They must have the other traitors. Captains. Protego! Stupid one. Losing their stride. Much too slow. Confringo! Protego! Stupid! Yes. Revelio.
I'll find you.
That's all the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
I'll cut you from shoe to shadow.
Dobra, i lecimy tutaj.
Hello there. Do you have the special delivery from my dear friend Eddie?
Yep.
Hello, Mr. Ndi? Eddie Thistlewood sent me.
Yes, he told me to expect you. Do you have the Chinese chomping cabbages?
Yep.
I have them right here.
Marvelous. This will go a long way towards protecting the hamlet from Ranrock's loyalists. The same foul curs who, I'm willing to guess, intercepted them in the first place, along with Rookwood's lot. Feldcroft owes a debt of gratitude to you and Eddie. Thank you for your help.
Skąd zna pan Harry'ego?
How do you and Eddie know each other?
We met at Hogwarts. Been friends and business associates ever since. I wasn't surprised to get his owl about his Chinese chomping cabbage scheme. He was always one to go out of his way to help another.
Dlaczego gobliny
Do you
atakują
have any
Feldcroft?
idea why the goblins are attacking Feldcroft?
No clue. I used to think it was because of its strategic location, but now it's as if they were looking for something. I will admit, however, that I don't know what they could possibly be looking for.
Dobra, mogę
What
zobaczyć
do you have
towary?
for sale?
At last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins.
Ale nie, to jest chyba gorsze. Dobra.
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Dobra, i moi drodzy, jeszcze została ta misja z trolem chyba.
What needs doing, needs doing.
Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... I know what I have to do. It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work up to it.
What do you mean, your own troll?
I thought that's why you were here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra. I didn't mean to be short with you. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the Hamlet could use a bit more security. But my plan has gone awry. I apologised when he almost trampled half the Hamlet yesterday. He just needs more time. But everyone wants him gone. They think it's mad, my training a troll. Impossible even.
To odważne z twojej strony.
It certainly takes a lot of courage to try, I'll give you that.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I wish others felt the same. But I suppose I understand why everyone's been so concerned. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from Barnabas the Balmy. But he's my troll and my problem. I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't be able to take care of him. He's stronger than any troll I've ever encountered. I wish I knew someone else who could do it.
Kim jest Barnabas
Who's
Bzik?
Barnabas the Balmy?
Surely you've seen the tapestry of him at Hogwarts. It hangs in the 7th floor corridor. He allegedly tried to train trolls for the ballet. You can imagine how that turned out.
Do czego wkoliłaś
What
trolla?
exactly were you training the troll to do?
I was hoping to train him to serve as protection for us. Frankly, I struggled to teach him even a word or two. Couldn't give him even a semblance of self-control.
Może ja mogę to
I'm
zrobić.
not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it. In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of here. At least until I work up the courage to do what needs to be done.
Dobra, misja rozpoczęta. Opanowanie trolla.
Troll on the loose near a hamlet. That could be devastating. I take it you're Alexandra's friend. Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Protego! Confringo!
Dobra, Confringo.
Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Confringo.
Dobra, nawalamy.
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo. Confringo. Protego.
Dobra, bijemy.
Confringo. Confringo. Confringo.
Chyba się troll zblokował.
Confringo.
I feel awful for Alexandra, but the hamlet needed to be saved from that troll.
Dobra, i wracamy, moi drodzy, do wioski.
It's done, Alexandra. I took care of him.
My troll? What? Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I wish things could have turned out differently for him.
Zrobiłeś
There
co
wasn't
mogłaś.
much you could have done. He was beyond training. Tried to kill me the entire time.
Goodness. I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated that troll. It was Troll something or other.
Poskramiasz?
Vanquisher?
Yes, that was it. I suppose it's your title now. I need some time on my own. But truly, thank you for what you did.
The Troll Vanquisher. Suppose I did earn the title.
Dobra, moi drodzy, teraz myślę, że jeżeli chodzi o Hogwart, to pora udać się do pokoju życzeń. I sprawdzić, jak idzie, czy moje te się już rozmnożyły. Czy moje testrale już się rozmnożyły? Tak, mamy, moi drodzy, młodego testrala. Zatem jak weźmiemy tą misję... Wyczew i nakarm źrebie testrali. Dobra. Gdzie źrebak?
Revelio.
Nie, ale serio, gdzie źrebak testrali? Gdzie mały testralek? To są duże. A gdzie mały? Gdzie ten mały? Tak, to jest takie pytanie, które zadał, moi drodzy, numer nabis. Dobra, pytanie numer na misa. Gdzie ten mały? Tam po las.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Dobra, i pogadajmy, moi drodzy, w takim razie ze smykiem. Nowy Thestral przyszedł na świat.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
Przykro mi, smyku.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Dobra, przy okazji pozbierajmy liście malwy. Czy mamy coś zaśmiecającego nam inwentarz? Nie inwentarz, tylko ekwipunek. Chyba nie. No i na mapie świata weźmiemy się, moi drodzy, teraz za quest główny. I najbliżej będzie chyba stąd. Ale najpierw może obadałbym tę jaskinię.
Protego!
No chyba, że już ją badałem.
This looks intriguing.
Lumos.
Nie badałem jeszcze jej. No to, moi drodzy, pora posunąć wątek główny nieco dalej.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Yep.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best-kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Twój sekret jest ze mną bezpieczny.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Dobra, podążajmy za Poppy.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Centaury, moi drodzy.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few
Dobra,
villagers
weźmy
in
tutaj
Hogsmeade.
kapelusze skaczących
I'm not sure
komorów.
why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find
Revelio.
out.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beast, still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Dobra, co jeszcze tutaj będziemy mieli?
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Dobra, powiedzmy Poppy o tym goblińskim metalu, który tu znaleźliśmy.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Dobra, to
How did
znowu
goblin
podążajmy
and
za
poacher
Poppy.
interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Mniej dyskretnie zadziałaj. Confringo!
Confringo!
That warrants a look.
I hope you have your affairs.
Confringo!
Shall we finish what you started? Stupid back for more? Not the brightest child. The lamb returns to the wolf. I've never been one for gardening.
Confringo!
Arresto momentum.
Oj, chyba rozwaliłem ten most, moi drodzy.
Merlin. Guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Dobra, okej, naprawione.
Rebellion.
Okej, popodnośmy weczy. I wejdźmy do namiotu kłusowników.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those
Smok!
dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. That's a brilliant idea.
Revelio.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Dobra, to dotrzyjmy do schwytanego smoka, moi drodzy.
Look, they've got a
Revelio.
dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Odblokujmy zamek.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
What I wouldn't give.
Careful! That rope will want his dragon intact! Don't think you'll get it out of here!
Shall we finish what we started? Back for more?
Let me out, son!
Not the brightest child. Never mind vegetables.
Let me out, son!
Much of you.
Let me out, son!
Vegetables in combat! Don't think you'll get it out of here! I won't
Let
rest.
me out, son! Let me out, son! Would you not me to put me out, son? Let me out, you! Let me out, son! Right, more to sell! Let me out,
Oh, too hard.
let me out, son!
Ah, the lamb returns to the
Let me out, son!
Don't think you'll get it out of here!
You're the one we're looking for, and
Oh!
you, friend.
You win.
Over here! Shut
See how you like this?
Let's get it. I see you.
Dobra, walczymy.
Back for more.
Would you like me to put you down?
Dobra, chyba wszyscy.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Dobra, chyba uwolniona.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Oj! Tego chroni przed smoczym ogniem, dobrze wiedzieć.
Incendio!
This way.
Oj, jakby dowiedzieć kłusownikom imprezę szlak trafił.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Myśli, że kłusownik...
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Co zrobimy z jajem?
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Chodźmy stąd.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Odblokowane osiągnięcie. Dostałem w ogóle za to achievement. I chyba mam punkcik umiejętności. Nie wiem, czy jest sens to dawać, zresztą nawet nie mogę. To z drętwotą i to, moi drodzy, to jest, myślę, moi drodzy, dobre połączenie. Dobra, użyjmy dowolnego ruftu w Hogwarcie, najlepiej przy bramie. I pytanie, czy przyślą nam jaką pocztę, czy co?
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Dobra, coś jeszcze mi ktoś przysłał? Nie? Szkoda. Czyżby to było moje jedyne zadanie? Dobra, czyli muszę po prostu przejść do biblioteki. Oki. To myślę, że nawet mogę na piechotę zrobić.
I don't know why.
Revelio.
Dobra, żadnego kota do potencjalnego pogłaskania nie widzę, ale widzę, moi drodzy, zamek, który mogę otworzyć.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Dobra.
Levioso. Revelio.
Okej, i teraz którędy? Gra mi chyba sugeruje pójście na górę. Dobra.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
To może być
A
ciekawe.
quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book.
A ja rozwiążę
Let us
questy,
begin.
jak moi drodzy.
Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Dobra, no to moi drodzy, quiz Sofonii. Mam nadzieję, że czas nie jest ograniczony, bo ja właśnie nie będę szukał solucji. Solucjo, ratuj. Sofonii. I teraz zapada taka niezręczna cisza. Quiz Sofonii, wszystkie pytania i odpowiedzi. Dobra. Ha, 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 ha. Jestem, moi drodzy, sprytny, niczym, moi drodzy, gość ze Slytherinu. Runda pierwsza. Magiczny zwierzę złoty znikacz.
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Insygnia śmierci.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Kafel.
The Quaffle.
That's right! When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
Moim zdaniem nie.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Dobra, chcę usłyszeć dodatkowe
I'd like to
pytania.
answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
Rada Czarodziejów.
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
Zmioząb peruwiański.
The Peruvian Vipertooth.
Brilliant! Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Hengist z Woodcroft.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide-behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
Demimoza.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide-behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
Patronus.
The Patronus charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Gamp.
Gamp.
That's it! One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Nigdy nie łaskocz.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct! In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
I widłowąs.
The Runespore.
That's right! According to Parselmouths, each of the Runespore's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Mount Greylock.
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Amortentia.
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
A dawaj. Mam je otworzone,
Give me
to
your
dawaj.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emeric the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
I Egbertowi
Egbert
zuchwałemu.
the Egregious.
That's right. Emeric gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Wtyk.
Haversacking.
That's right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Pech.
Bad luck.
Correct! Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimbus mimbleton.
Mimblus Mimbletonia.
Correct! The Mimblus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Linfred ze Stingocombe.
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linfred's previous work to create the pepper-up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
Bambofa.
A single slipper.
That's correct. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
W Ameryce Północnej.
North America.
That's right. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Baron Pechowiec.
Sir Luckless.
Correct! The three witches in the story are named Asha, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Potwór z Loch Ness.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ulik Gamp.
Ulick Gamp.
Yes. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. I'm frankly astonished by how well you did. You have a talent for trivia. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Dobra, w takim razie myślę, że możemy wrócić do profesor Weasley, by się nauczyć zaklęcia transfiguracji.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Dobra.
Revelio.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could...
Okej, dobra. I
Aloha Mora.
blokujmy sobie przy okazji zamek.
Revelio.
Dobra. F spacja.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Spacja, lewy myszy, spacja F. Easy.
Beautifully done.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Zadania były pomocne.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Profesor Figa, który to w ogóle?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Dobra, moi drodzy, to skoro nam ocenili pierwszy semestr, to jest to chyba dobry moment, moi drodzy, żeby O, kotek! Żeby zakończyć tego streama. Żeby zrobić, moi drodzy, save'a, no bo dostaliśmy ocenę za pierwszy semestr.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Dobra, tylko jeszcze korespondencja.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet.
Uncle Roland sends his best. He often asks after you and his owls. Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Dobra, pogadajmy z tobą.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. It's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
Cieszę się, że mogłem pomóc.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Dobra, moi drodzy, myślę, że to jest dobry moment, bo mam aktualnie misję w cieniu kopalni, to po Gobliergełcku, trzeba pogadać z Nati i trzeba pogadać z Poppy, moi drodzy. A spotkam się, kiedy już tu i będę musiał sprawdzić solucji. Dobra, moi drodzy, w takim razie save all, bo skoro mamy ocenę za pierwszy semestr od naszej pani profesor, to jest to dobry moment, to jest to idealny moment, żeby zakończyć streama i zaprosić was na jutrzejszego streama. Więc, moi drodzy, robię 3 zapisy ręczne, ponieważ zapisuję, moi drodzy, grę na w 3 slotach. I myślę, że dzisiaj się teraz z wami pożegnam i moi drodzy, do zobaczenia i trzymajcie się.